Hello there, and welcome to our APWH International Studios here in Rockland, California. I'm Tom Costas. Today we will be following a trans-regional trade route from China to Rome. We will be following 3 merchants who will be trading their various goods and ideas on the route. Our on-site reporter, Matthew Judy, will be there to cover it all for you. In fact, Matthew Judy is ready with the report right now. Matthew? Thanks, Tom. So I had a chance to catch up with the Chinese woman after she traded with the Central Asian woman. And what she was saying is she traded her silk for a rug, a beautiful rug, made straight out of Central Asia. Now she's going to take that rug back to China and spread the ideas on how to make it with her people. And she was expecting the silk she traded to make it all the way to Rome, but obviously she can't walk that far, so she has to trade it to the Central Asian woman, which she's expecting will trade it to a European person. Well, back to you, Tom. Alright, thanks, Matthew. We'll get back to Matthew in a second when he catches up with the Central Asian woman after her next trade. But in the meantime, we want to go back to that Chinese woman. The Chinese people often trade their silk for like woolen rugs or garments, like you saw happen there, and they'll often go back to China and spread their ideas and rugs around. That is the cultural diffusion. And actually, we're getting a report right now that Matthew is standing by with another report. Matthew? Alright, thanks, Tom. So a minute ago, I had a chance to catch up with the Central Asian woman who just completed a trade with the Persian woman. She had traded some woolen garments for the silk she had previously traded with the Chinese woman. Now, the silk will most likely make it to Rome, but she was more interested in the woolen garments she received. She's going to take those woolen garments back to her country, where she will spread the ideas on how to make them. And I was also talking to her, and what she's planning to do is she's planning to go home and start the journey all over again. She says that's how she makes money and that's how she lives. Tom, back to you. Alright, thanks, Matthew. We'll get back to him in a minute with the Persian merchant after he has time to catch up with her. But as he was referring to, the Central Asian people, when they go and trade with the European people, they'll often return home and just start that journey all over again. It's a cycle, and that's how they make money. But what they'll do is they'll take the garments that they received from the European people, and they'll go back to their country and talk about how to make those, and that's how they'll spread the ideas. And actually, we're getting a report that Matthew is ready with a report on the Persian woman. Matthew? Thanks, Tom. So a minute ago, I got a chance to catch up with the Persian woman who had just recently completed a trade with the Roman man. Now, she was saying she got into a very interesting discussion. She completed the trade of the silk with the Roman man, but then after that, she got into an interesting discussion about this man's belief system. She said they got to talking about this thing, I think he called it Christianity, but she's planning on taking that belief system back to her own place and spreading the beliefs. She said it was really interesting and it really applies to her life, so we'll have to keep you updated on that. Back to you, Tom. Thank you, Matthew, for that final report. It looks like a new religion might be in the making in Central Asia. We'll have to keep up on that one. But that concludes our broadcast for this evening. Once again, I'm Tom Costas saying so long from Rockland, California, and thank you for watching.